morning then, people. This is the second episode of the MINICUT series. Just weighed myself for the first time and it is 73.4 kg, which means I'm like 3-4 pounds heavier than I was before Christmas, which is not ideal since it's the 5th of Jan, but 2-3 weeks that'll be gone and then we can start a lean bulk, because probably I shouldn't be cutting right now, but I would rather start my bulk as lean as I possibly can be and then go from there, opposed to looking fat all the way through it. Maybe just look a little bit fat at the end. That's the goal anyway. But now I'm going to go off to the gym, train chest and back. So I might be busy because it's 5:30 in the morning, so all the people that go before work will be there. I'll whack a few clips in. Chest and back, smashed off. First week of the mezzo, so not too hard training, but feeling good to be back in the gym after taking some time off over Christmas. Look at the weather, mate. It's going to be 38 degrees here again today. It's just fucking getting to the gym. Whoa, that light is bright. Getting to the gym in the morning, walking over for the sunrise over Christmas, not working. It's been great, mate. Hopefully one day I can do this for real. And I'm on the way home. I just love like, no headphones, nothing playing, just walking, so many birds around. Just take in, appreciate the small shit, mate, because 90% of life is the small shit. So if you can learn to appreciate that, then 90% of your life will be better. Anyway, gonna go home, get some oats in me, standard procedure, and then catch you back at breakfast. Protein, oats, as usual. This is like the standard meal. Eat pretty much every day. Easy, quick, and I enjoy it, mate. And it's very versatile because if you use different flavoured proteins, then you can pretty much go for any flavour. Today I got cookie and cream, but I got chocolate over there. So I usually have a cinnamon as well. That's pretty good. But I still need to get my weekly shopping, so I will give you a little insight into the foods that I buy and eat on a daily basis. I'm going to scan this and then go get the shopping. Okay then, so here is my grocery shop for when I am cutting. I have my vegetables here. I've got lettuce, cucumber, carrot, tomato, pepper, blueberries, banana. These are just the vegetables and fruits that I like, so really you don't have to eat all of them as long as you pick a few that you like. I will eat some others over the course of the week as well. This is probably like 4 weeks, well, 4 days of fruit and veg, sorry. And then my protein sources, I've got chicken, kangaroo burgers because I didn't have beef mince, egg whites, eggs and yogurt. Again, I've also got protein powder, but these are just the protein sources I like, all very lean. That's a tip for when you're dieting, other than the eggs, but go for lean protein sources, because salmon, steaks, chicken thighs, these sorts of meats will have fat attached to them and that will add a lot of calories. So especially when you're trying to lose a bit of weight, go for the leaner protein sources. And now we've got carbs, so I've got bread, wraps, potatoes, rice, oats. Standard, I eat a lot of wraps, not many potatoes, but I'm gonna get my air fryer back soon because I left it somewhere when I was traveling, so I'll make some fries. French toast for the bread, oats, porridge every day, and rice. I eat a lot of burrito bowls. And then the last thing is popcorn. I've got like 3 or 4 bags of these. I usually have like one of these every other day. Then other than that, I've just got my protein powder, which I use every day, and all the herb spices. I actually did get a sauce when I was at the shop. This sauce, mate, if you're in Australia, this is the MVP of sauces. It's Byron Bay coconut chili sauce. Probably the best sauce I've ever had, mate. So now you can see that my diet isn't very restrictive. I eat foods that I enjoy. I just make sure that I hit my calories every day, and then you can pretty much fit a lot of things into your diet that you wouldn't usually be able to. Okay, now that you know the foods that I'm going to eat, I am going to head on out soon to do some kayaking, so I'll show you that. I wanted this to be a full day of eating as well, so I'll show you this because I'm just going to eat before we go out. I've got 2 slices of toast, 4 eggs, calories and macros are on screen. Now, to the left. Anyway, I'm going to eat this and then I'll fetch you with the kayaking. Just got back from kayaking now, so we're going to have some lunch. Standard thing, as always on this channel, beef mince wraps. I put a load of salad in there. I know I eat the same shit every day, but once you get something you like, it's just easy to rotate it until you're sick of it, and then you just sack it off, put something else in the mainstay, and then bring something else back in. Maybe you don't like eating the same shit every day. Maybe you do. Just do the things that you like. Meal, 2 beef mince wraps, a lot of salad, and I'll tell you why I eat this meal every day. It's easy, quick. All I do is I prep the beef mince like on a Sunday, and then I've got beef mince for 4 or 5 days. Use a lot of volume, use a lot of salad, high volume, and then it's just there. All I do is just heat the beef mince up, wraps, done. So I'm gonna eat this, then I'm gonna do some work on my laptop, and then I will get my cardio in, as I wanna do a marathon this year and actually train for it. I'm just starting off fairly light with all my cardio. If you didn't see my marathon and train video, I'll put it in the corner, go and give that a watch. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and do some work, mate. put one of these in the microwave, mate. It is 400 calories, and when it's done, I'll show you how much food you get for that. Now look at that, mate, 440 calories for that much volume. That bowl's as big as my head. It's very filling, takes a while to eat. So if you're ever looking for a snack that's low calorie, popcorn is the one. You can smash this off and then let it settle, then get my run. Now I'm gonna get my run in. Nice little 7k, easy run, try to keep my heart rate down. Because whenever I've run in the past, I've just absolutely pelted it, ran too fast, and then my recovery has been poor. So what I'm actually going to try and do now is the proper thing to do, and run in a zone 2 slow heart rate and try and improve my aerobic capacity. So then in future, later on in the year, when it comes to actually running the marathon, I would have built a steady base, and then I can do some heavier, some faster, harder miles alongside my aerobic work, so I can get my legs used to feeling sore whilst I've got my heart used to beating at a low rate for a longer period of time. This is all quite new to me, but it's the best way to do it. 80% of your work, 80% of your runs should be easy runs, and 20% of them should be hard runs. I'm going to only be doing 2-3 runs a week to start off with, so they're all going to be easy. Then over the course of the year, I will slowly ramp the runs up when it comes closer to the marathon, because at the moment my goal is still to build muscle, and I'm just doing the miles in now just to prepare myself slightly for later on in the year when I'm going to thank myself for getting them done. So here we go, 7k, nice easy run. Four miles, complete it, mate. I mean, it felt pretty easy, but my heart rate went high. But the usual rule of thumb is if you can say sentences when you are running, then you're good to be in that heart rate. So my heart rate just went a bit high, probably. Maybe I'm still fucked from the marathon, or potentially I did just run a bit too fast. But I reckon in the next 2 or 3 weeks, that run, the heart rate will drop, and then I'll usually just add miles from there slowly and steadily. I'll do a bit of mobility, and then last meal of the day. So then people, just cooled down from the run, because it takes a while to cool down in this heat. Just sat in front of the fan for 5-10 minutes. Now I'm gonna make myself some dinner. I'm gonna have a chicken burrito bowl, and I'll probably have a protein ice cream afterwards. And that'll put me on about 2,500 to 2,700 calories for the day. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but the calories and macros for the meal will be on the screen as always, and at the end of the video the calories and macros for the day will be there. Dinner sorted. Again, high volume, big burrito bowl. Now I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings, because for some reason I decided to watch that on Netflix. Just seen it the other day and it stuck out to me. So I'm on the second one and I got the third one to go. And then protein ice cream. Wrap the video up. That's about it. Okay, not ideal. Bought a blender yesterday. Shitty cheap one. Broke already. Started smoking and spitting stuff out the bottom. But the ice cream is edible, so that's what matters. A litre, probably more than a litre and a half. But it's big, same bowl, big bowl again. Gonna take me a while to eat. Very filling, gonna be full, not hungry. You know how it goes. Now I'm gonna finish Lord of the Rings, and then finally we'll wrap up the video. Yes, people, it is now the next day because Lord of the Rings took over my life. I was quite into it, to be fair. It was second and third one, back to back. Bit sad, really. 4 hours of my life, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, calories and macros for the day will be on screen now, and yeah, that's about it for this video. But just one more thing: if you ever think that you can't do something, like now I'm running and alongside weights, and people would lead you to believe, or like you to believe, that you can't put muscle on and run or do all these things at once, but as long as you manage and structure things correctly, then you can do a lot, mate. You are capable of taking on a lot more load than you think you are. You just need to be sensible, do a bit of research about what you're doing. For instance, with me, with this, I know that my runs need to be not too hard and slow enough, and not very much miles, so that I can recover, and that I need to prioritise my weight training at the moment, because my weight training is always going to be on my priority. But at some point when the marathon comes around, I will have to drop my weight training down a bit, and I will just probably have to maintain my physique. I won't actually lose any muscle, because the losing of your muscle will be dictated by maintaining your strength and maintaining your protein intake. So then birds bear annoying. But so to wrap up, you can do a lot more than you think. Just look things up, give them a little research, and you will notice that there's a lot of things, common misconceptions that everybody just spurts out that aren't true. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.